So, generative AI is becoming, well, pretty much part of our everyday work now, isn't it?
It really is. Drafting documents, helping analyze data, it's speeding things up significantly.
Definitely. But what happens when it messes up? Makes a real error. Who's actually responsible then?
That's a critical question now.
Yeah.
It's becoming more urgent as the tech gets, well, everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're already hearing about issues, right? Like those GDPR complaints, AI just making up false stuff about people.
That's right. And that whole issue of AI hallucinations,
Hmm.
where they sound convincing but are just flat out wrong, it's not a new problem technically, but the scale is different now.
Totally. You see the disclaimers, AI might make mistakes, but the actual risk of bad info getting out there, it feels substantial.
It is. And some big companies are actually putting the brakes on wider AI rollouts because of it, focusing more on training their people first.
Which makes sense. So it feels like we really need to understand who carries the can when these errors have real consequences. And that's why it's great to have you here, an expert from Fortanix, to help us sort through this.
Happy to be here. It's a complex area.
So let's jump in. An AI makes a serious mistake. Where does the accountability actually land?
Well, the first thing to say is it's rarely just one person or team. The instinct might be to find the culprit, but
It's more spread out.
exactly. Depending on what went wrong, different parts of the organization could be accountable.
Okay, let's break that down. What about, say, the CISO and the security teams? That seems like an obvious place to look.
It often is. Think about a data breach involving an AI system, or maybe a vulnerability found in the AI model itself.
Ah, right. Or if AI is used for an attack.
Precisely. In those cases, yeah, the security leadership would definitely be under scrutiny. Did they have the right protections in place?
Makes sense. And then compliance teams.
Yeah.
Worry about the rules.
Absolutely crucial. If a GenAI tool violates something like GDPR, maybe spreading inaccurate personal data.
Which we mentioned earlier.
Yeah. Or if it breaks rules in upcoming laws, like the EU AI Act. The compliance folks are responsible for making sure deployments are compliant.
Yeah.
If they're not.
Accountability falls there. Okay, what about the teams actually building these things, the AI and data science people?
Oh, for sure. They have a huge role. If sensitive data gets leaked through the model they built,
Oof.
or if the model keeps churning out incorrect or even harmful stuff, the team responsible for building and maintaining it,
Yeah.
they'd have to answer for that.
So it's layered. Technical teams, compliance, security. Does it go higher? Could, like the CIO or even the CEO, be on the hook?
It definitely could, especially if we're talking about a major strategic blunder in how AI was adopted or overseen.
Like if it causes big reputational damage
Right.
or major financial loss.
Exactly. Then you're looking at potential accountability right at the top for that lack of strategic oversight.
Wow. Okay, so it's complicated, a whole web of potential responsibility. How do companies get ahead of this? How do you actually establish clear accountability?
The key is being proactive. You need strong AI governance frameworks, not to stifle things, but to guide responsible use.
Governance. Okay. What does that look like in practice?
Well, it includes things like ongoing education for everyone involved, strict controls on how AI is deployed, who gets access to what data,
Access control, always important.
critical, and clear protocols,
Yeah.
defining roles, responsibilities. Regular audits of the AI systems are also key.
You mentioned zero trust earlier in another context. Does that apply here with AI?
Very much so. It's the right
Mm.
mindset. Just like in cybersecurity, never trust, always verify. Assume the AI can make mistakes or be compromised.
Right. Build your strategy around that assumption.
Precise.
So how do you build around that? Are there technologies that help enforce this zero trust idea for AI?
Yes, definitely. We're seeing platforms emerge designed specifically for zero-trust AI. Think about encrypting data constantly when stored, when moving, and even while it's being processed by the AI.
Processing too. How does that work?
Through technologies like trusted execution environments or TEs. Secure enclaves that protect the data and the AI model, even from the system admin or the cloud provider. Plus, you need really granular control, like strong enterprise key management.
So only the right people or processes can actually see the raw data.
Exactly. And you also need built-in AI guardrails, things that can automatically spot sensitive data, detect if someone's trying to tamper with the model, or flag harmful outputs before they get out.
So TE's key management guardrails. It's about an end-to-end approach.
That's the goal. An integrated solution covering security, governance, and compliance across the entire AI lifecycle. Platforms like those from Fortanix are built to provide that kind of comprehensive protection.
Okay, so Sorting out accountability for Gen AI isn't just about pointing fingers after something goes wrong. It's really about building the right foundations, the governance, the tech, the culture beforehand.
That's it, exactly. As AI gets woven deeper into everything we do, we have to think beyond just the cool features. We need to consider these foundational structures to make sure we're using it responsibly, you
Mhm.
know, with clear accountability.
A culture of AI accountability. What does that look like in practice for you, for your organization? Something to think about.